Alright guys, we have this little minefield here. I'm going to try to see what I can do in 25 to 30 minutes. We'll see where we get. If there's anything I have to pause for, it's probably going to be fitting the slide to the frame if it's very tight, because I'm going to go stand over to my work table and do that. And then we'll just come back here, because I don't want to do sitting down, because that's just, it's a lot of work, looking at the areas, or what I'll do is just explain to you what I did, or we'll just try to do like a quick fit if it gets lucky and it's a dropping on here, or if it's like, if I can nudge it a little bit or just push it a little bit, then we'll go forward with it. I do have updates on the compensators. This is the design. Look, I did this design and the first thing that came to my mind was, look, but you guys have to remember I have a maturity level of a 5-year-old, so I'll always be doing stupid shit like this, and there's a lot more I do, but I don't post everything, okay? But there's one thing I'm probably going to do is I'm going to empty out this area to reduce weight. This is less than 15 grams, okay? It's very light. These were hexes with chamfering, so I'm probably going to take that out and then just probably go all the way in, so we can just get this to weigh nothing. And I think what I'm going to do is a couple of versions. Right now, this is what it looks like on where is it? Okay, you guys just have to imagine. I think it's very cool. It's on Instagram right now. It's kind of like this. It's a mean looking compensator, but I ruined it now because of the L. Now whenever I look at the L, I just want to laugh instead of like thinking, oh, this looks mean. It looks, I just think look at the L. But anyways, so I have this version. I think I'm actually going to go ahead with make another version that goes all the way down here. So it's going to be, I'm trying to hold it. It's going to be like this, and then what I'll actually have it do is I'll match this profile, how it's kind of going inwards. And I feel like that'll look cool, and I'll just replicate the same symbol right here on the actual front of it, or not, or just go all these like little beehives down, or honeycomb, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so there's a couple more ideas I'm playing with. Then I've also considered the idea of that if it doesn't sit flush, shit, okay, there we go. If it doesn't sit flush, like it usually stops right about here. So that means I wouldn't be doing any filing to this, and I would be leaving this as is. So if someone bought this full auto kit, they could put it on their Glock and it wouldn't look weird. Because when you put this on a Glock, it kind of looks weird. So I'm trying to think of like just more than that. Like I like this way, but I'm trying to be, whenever you build stuff, you guys want to think about everything you possibly can. The second one I'm thinking about is actually attaching a compensator somehow to the carbine grip. And in theory, I actually wouldn't even need the threaded adapter. I kind of super glued that in there. The good thing is I have extra barrels, so I can just trade it out. But this is just one idea I'm thinking. And it would actually be relatively easy, because you know how this clamps in, right? So I could just build something that just, matches this profile. You shove it in, and then you clamp it in, and it's really just, boom, just held by the carbine kit. Now that's another idea, and I think this profile would kind of look cool. There'll be a gap here, obviously, and stuff, but I think it might have a possibility to look cool, so I'm going to have to try that out. But let's get started. I'm sorry to talk about the compensator, but like to me, this is like a big part of making it look even cooler or special. Alright, so comps right there. That's the first gen, second gen. I have a third one of that one already, but it's just, I don't know where I put it. Today was a busy day. Why am I putting that in? Okay, let's start seeing what we can do. Let's work on the upper. Upper is always easier than the lower, okay? And we'll see right away if I get to stand and do work on that. That's actually going to help me. I'll feel bad for you guys, but I gotta protect my back. I've had a lot of surgeries in my life, and to be honest, man, I don't want any more surgeries. I'm just over it. All right, we have upper. we will put the steel one for now, because if we anodize them, I don't want to really start using this. Keep in mind, guys, that's one thing with my builds. I've had some people in the past, hey, you know, why does this look like it's used? I built the guns, I test them. It's not like I put 10 shots in them, hey, it works. No, I test them. You guys will see on camera. So there's no bullshit here. We're not going to install a short stroke. That's going to be probably at the end. So I'm going to put that over here. Bucking, yes, we will install. Boom, Flotto, boom, yes. There we go, alright. Trigger, let's get that out of here. Magwell. The good thing, you know, if I stagger the carbine grip, so the carbine grip is right here, there's going to be room for the magwell. So that's another benefit of staggering the carbine grip. One, if you got a Glock and you want to just put it on your Glock, you can do that. And if I make it so it takes the comp design in the front, that means you can kind of run on your Glock. I mean, maybe it'll look a little weird because it doesn't match the profile, but now the more I think about it, there's more benefits to that way than sanding it, because, you know, once you sand it, there's no going back. So we'll see. Okay. We've got all these parts over here. Let's take this guy apart, and what do we need? Let's get the blowback unit out of here. We're going to use the stock TM for now. What I want to do is, you know, whoever buys this, you just run the stock TM until it breaks, and then switch out to the garter. Boom. That's the way to do it. Always just run in the stock parts first. I mean, obviously you'll get the stock. I'm putting the durability parts in now, but realistically speaking, if you wanted to, you could just switch it out and run that till it breaks. But whatever you guys want to do with it, you guys will do. Okay, I need a flat screw. The 4.3 is always easier to take apart. Guys, man, after I have a lot of blowback units. After I sell all of them, next thing I'm doing is I'm going to get custom 4.3 slides made. I'm just tired of not enough cool 4.3 slides. I've been trying to do that for years, but you know what? This is the time. I need to push these full out of blowback units, get them out, and then get the slides out. Okay. We have, let's take the front side out. Do I want to put the front side on this guy? Not really. Yeah, I don't want to put that front side in there. Full auto, what's the point of even aiming? Okay, if you guys think so, otherwise let me know. And I'm not going to lie, it's just a basic front side. I would kind of want a cool looking front side on there, but regardless, let's take out the TM. I'm going to put that into my full auto blowback unit. I'm going to see if we need to do any fit in here, or if it's a drop in. Okay. I cannot tell. Okay, we're in. Wow, that is nice and tight. Woo! Oh, that's just perfect. Alright. Let's get the full auto blowback in here. We got black. And like I said, you know, when I get this fully assembled, we're going to figure out the color scheme. Because that's, I'm not going to Loctite this for now. Okay. We will use the, let's use the, let's just use 25 for now. Okay. Not worried about accuracy or anything, we just want to get this is lubed up. Okay, and this is going to get on the O-ring. Nice. Okay, good. I'm going to use the stock TM for now. Let's see, do we got a drop in? No, what are we in? Okay, we're in. Nice. Okay, let's put in the hammer pad. Let's put in the hammer pad. We're going to see if we run into any issues. We're at 10 minutes. So far, my back feels fine. I feel like I'm racing against the clock. It's a dumb feeling. I really hate this, but making progress, slow progress, guys. Okay, we're dropping. Let's go. And you know, guys, the hammer pad is not always a drop-in on everything. We'll see if it's a drop-in on here, but okay, it's not always a drop-in. Like I said in the last video, I think if you notice you put it in and you don't have, like, you're noticing it's not as strong or it feels weaker, then you need to do some sanding on it. Okay, we're in. Okay, we're just gonna not over tighten it, but enough. Okay, what are we, we're hitting something. Okay, we'll come back to that. Oh, it's the ridge, it's the upper pressure. Okay. Alright, we're good. Okay. This is the one that comes with my blood back unit, so we're going to put that over here. Let's build the hop-up unit. We have garter here, and we'll put that over here. Let's take out the recoil spring. Not using the hammer spring. I'm not a fan of enhanced hammer springs. Okay, that's personal preference. I don't like them. Never will. Only if you're using high flow valves. Otherwise, I love the stock TM1. The other benefits are you is to increase hammer speed. But that's just, you know, it's not my style. And then you know, you're more than welcome to do whatever you want. We got PDI right here, Palestite. This is for me the top of the line barrels. I love them. Okay. You can always tell. This is how you check if it's Palestite, alright? Now, they're going to have like a cheaper line called Raven, and those don't ever buy, alright? I don't know why PDI did it. I'm pretty sure they tried to capture some of the cheaper market, and, you know, that shit sucks. People always ask me what's my favorite budget barrel. Crazy Jets. Crazy Jets, Maple Leaf, RA Tech, those are great budget barrels. Don't ever buy Angel Custom. Don't buy the UAC ones. Those are garbage. Hey, where's my bucking, huh? Where's my bucking? Oh, there we go. Hiding over here, huh? Alright. For now, we're just going to put the bucking on. But later on, what I do is you just plumber tape them. Okay, and then I don't have the IQ right now, so we'll have that in like the third video. So maybe this might be more than three videos, but we'll see. Okay. For these C-rings, you kind of just you hook it on the bottom part, and then you try to drag it over the top. It's a little pain in the ass, but once you get it, you get it. Okay, and then you just push forward. I know my fingers are covering it, but just remember, start from bottom, pull the C-ring, like it'll clip on around here, and then you just push in, and you should be fine. Make sure that bucking is lined up, okay? You should be able to push it down, and you should see it when you push it down, okay? I love this, and I love it paired with the brass hop-up. This right here is my favorite setup. I'm always buying, like whenever I buy PDIs, I buy like a bunch of them, and they last me, you know, like half a year sometimes, or a year, depending on how many builds I have with PDIs or customers that buy them, because they're just my favorite barrels. And, you know, guys, the whole inner barrel thing, it really is a sham. Like I say, I love it, I like it, but there's really no way to. No one's done like an official like legit test on inner barrels. Okay, and I'm talking like, you know, controlled environment, controlled guns. So if you ever see forums or anything they're claiming to do like they do it, you know what? Check video proof. Make sure you understand what their controllers, their environment, what they're doing. You know, I'm gonna say most of them don't really have what do you want to call it, like legit tests. So I may tell you guys I love PDI, but can I say it's the best? No, that's just my personal opinion, my personal experience. No one's been able to really prove, you know, the whole 601, 603 is like it's Xbox versus PlayStation 2 crap, you know. What's the better? You know, PC Masters, all that stuff. That's what it is. It's all bullshit in the end. I just love them. The one fact is 601, 600, those things will give you more FPS, okay, versus the 603. Those are like the one thing you should always keep in mind is the tighter the barrel, the more FPS you'll get out of it, okay? That's the one thing that's actual, you know, truth. Let's open the steel one. Okay. You know, and then we're not going to Loctite this for now. I will Loctite this after we're done. Alright, it's hands down. We'll just take this little shock absorber here. Okay. Usually you should put a wash over here, but right now I'm trying not to take forever. We're at 16 minutes. Oh my god, I did this the wrong way, guys. Don't even, oh my god, I'm so out of it. I should have checked first to see if the slide even fits on the frame. Wow. Let's try it right now, but that is definitely the wrong way. Always check empty first before installing parts. Damn. Guys, don't ask why I'm doing this. You're supposed to just take it out and then, you know, don't ask me. I'm being weird now. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, this is, oh wow. Alright, this is tight. We're out. Yeah. Damn, can you guys see that? That's all the paint. Yeah. Alright, let me show you guys. I'm gonna have to go, I'm gonna empty this out. Actually, yeah, that would be a waste of your time. You guys saw me install it, so, but let me show you guys what I mean. You guys should be able to see immediately how tight this is. Always look around this area, okay? You guys see that little, that's probably so hard to see. You guys see this? You should be able to see all of this. There's gonna be, you'll see like maybe paint or metal around this area, and you'll know, okay, now we know just from that alone that it's pulling is tight. You guys see? You can see the marks right here. Just one, if you pay close attention or you put lube on here, you'll see sometimes where those streaks are. So now I need to go work this in. So we're going to pause here. I'm going to go stand and work on my workbench. That's the standing one from my back. And then we'll come back. So I'm going to empty it out, fit it, come back. Alright, I'll see you guys. We'll be back. Alright guys, we're back. Thankfully it didn't need that much. You'll see there's going to be little silver marks on it. There were some, like this burr is just very common. Alright guys, run your fingernail over this area and just file it down. Okay, very small file. You can use jewelry files. This burr is like very common. I'm pretty sure it's like what it latches for the molding, but just get rid of that burr. Okay, drag your fingernail over, and if it's smooth, you're good to go. There's also a burr on this side as well. Not as atrocious as this one, but just get rid of this one if your slide isn't working or you see marks on it. If you put your slide on it and it's not doing that much to it, I'm not a fan of like just removing it in general, because if that one section is keeping it, you know, kind of tight in general, then I would say leave it alone. But that's going to be your choice in the end. I say if it's working just fine and if it's smooth and you got a drop in, leave it. Let the slide and lubrication and you playing it over time kind of work itself in. This is very common in real steel. Okay, I treat my guns the same way. So let's actually reassemble this. This time I'm going to use a little bit heavier because we're okay now. It's not perfect, but we're just now I'm going to take the blue thing off because I need to put it on. Okay. Okay, and then we will put the blue thing back in. I don't know when I'm going to take these blue things out. Stop being weird. They're just to keep it from coming out. Got on my fingers now. Alright, let's assemble it. Oh, my hands are oily. Okay. TM. Boom, that is in. Let's get the hammer pad back in. Okay. Boom. We're just going to tighten just enough. When this is all done, boy, everything is getting Loctite on here, because you know, if you guys bought it, make sure you Loctite it and make sure you watch everything. What do we have next? Outer barrel. Okay, let's go. Let's just put a little. Do I have grease? We'll put a little. This is just plastic to metal, but. Got that around there. Usually you can put some grease on the guy, but for now we're okay. Alright, let's test, see if it fits. Okay, it's still tight. Okay, good. That's what I want. I don't want to completely fit it, but I just want to see if it goes on here. Okay, so there we go. Okay. Not completely smooth, but that's what we're gonna work this in. So now I'm able to get it in. Let's start on the lower. Let's get this top screw in. Okay, where's the? This guy in, and we'll start working on the lower. I had a chance to stand so I can reset. Okay, that's it for now. Let's put this guy right here. I can get this in the trash. This is not trash. Let's get these guys out of the way. Oh, by the way, you guys you're getting all the parts, okay? Like, I'm not keeping the parts. I don't want them, and you guys are, you know, you're more than welcome to do whatever you want with it. Okay. I want the mag weld, okay? I want to see what the mag weld looks like. That we got someone talking. We're gonna leave the grip screws out. Who's that on Facebook? Sorry, can't answer, guys. We're doing a video right now. Okay, let's get this screw. Okay, so get front screw out, guys. Boom, 1. It's always 3 to get the frame off. At least the hammer. 2. At first, when you get a brand new TM, you'll see there's red Loctite on them, so they're a little hard to get off, but not completely. And it's red, but it's not the strength of red. If it was red, we wouldn't be able to get it off just by sheer strength. Okay, you'd have to heat those suckers up. Let's put the full auto disconnector in. Okay, let's put that in first. Okay. This is why the 4.3 is much, you know, it lasts a lot longer than the 5.1 safeties, because it's not 2 pieces, it's literally 1 piece, which is good. And they can break, but man, it's pretty hard, or you're just completely unlucky if it breaks. Okay, and all you have to do is take this screw out and then drop in my disconnector, and boom, you know, then obviously you have the blowback unit in, and you got a full auto badass. Yeah, right there, boom. Where's this guy? Let's get a little 45 of this guy. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Wow. When did they change their sear? Check this out, guys. I'm wondering if they changed this along with the DOR. I bought the DOR, guys. I haven't done like a video on it. I'm going to be doing a video on it, but I'm just wondering if the DOR caused them to change some of their designs. Wow, that's a big change. Wow. Alright, sorry, got off track. I'm actually excited to see this change. I want to see what the difference is, but I mean, compared side to side, but that's definitely different than the original one. Wow. That has to be what the DOR release. They must have changed that, because you know what, I have a couple of 4.3s and they don't have that sear. So this is the new gen 4.3 then. Oh man, that means I don't know if it's shitty or not. Guess we'll find out. Wow, that's insane. The box didn't even show anything new gen on it. I wish they would. I wish companies would honestly do that for us. It's really annoying, because I feel like the only people who can kind of figure that out are people like me, who have been doing airsoft a long time. And if you've been building a lot of guns, and you know, but there's a lot of builders that really don't know much. But if you check everything, you're gonna notice small changes here and there, and it's kind of annoying, because you would look at the box and they could be exactly the same, and they just, you know, they kind of just change things without ever telling, or here's an update, why did we change it, or that would be very interesting. Like I wish I could, you know, talk to someone from there and, hey, why'd you talk, but you know, why'd you change it? But in the end, I just having to, you know, figure out myself, you know, why they did that. Alright, we got full auto disconnector in there. Next up we have is the trigger magazine release magwell. Let's go. The trigger, very easy to install, but I like to say it's easy to install, but just as easy to destroy. And if you don't know what you're doing, I get so many people who say, hey, ever since I installed a new trigger, my gun isn't working. And I ask them, you know, how'd you install it? Or, you know, what was the system you used to try and install it? Or, you know, and And I understand not everybody's, you know, it's hard. I say the trigger bar area it's hard if you don't know what you're doing, and you can just bend the bar, and we'll talk about it more as I show you guys, and it's going to cause a lot of problems. Okay, let's okay, let's get this out. Holy moly, this is tough. Alright, that's not enough. I don't like doing this, but damn, did they change it now? Okay, let's get a bigger one. Wow, that is tough for, damn. I don't know. You have to understand, I've been building a couple of custom guns in the past, so it's like I don't know if I have, this is like maybe this one is new, but the other ones weren't new, so now it's, now I'm figuring out which is which now. This is nuts. Because I just built another 4.3 for someone last week, and that one was, you know, easy. Sear was the same. You know, nothing. It was like the, you know, the old TMs, but now this one was really tough to get out. I should have probably punched that with the nylon, but Jesus. All right, trigger bar. This is where a lot of people mess up. A lot of people have trouble. Okay, it's easy to install, but like I said, easy to destroy. And we're installing the short one because I think the majority of people do not have big ass hands like me. Okay. Alright. Oh, even the trigger is different. Okay, yeah, the last one I had was not. I have like a couple 4.3s that are not the new ones, and this is definitely a new 4.3. I don't like smooth triggers. Some people do. I don't like it because I feel like you can slip. I like having the ridges in here. But this is the smooth trigger. This is a new trigger. Easiest way, guys. You don't have to have these pucks. Okay. You can literally just have like two pieces of, like, you know, hard plastic boxes, or, you know, just like Legos. Okay, it doesn't matter. Legos. You guys understand now. You're basically trying to create like two areas for the trigger to sit. Okay, you guys see how I'm placing it? Just try to get something to have this kind of setup, and then you'll need a small punch. Now I know most of you will not have a punch at home, but the next thing you can do, best thing you can do is, you know, you'll damage the tool a little, but you can use these. If everyone should have this. Okay, this is a must. Okay, if you're ever into repairing your guns or building your guns or having, you know, high capas, this is a must. Just go buy these. These are really cheap on Amazon, 5, 10, 15 bucks. Literally look up like foam repair toolkit. Like these are for foam, for, you know, doing foams. And this is not expensive. There are high-end tools you can buy that are expensive, but I'm just saying you don't need them. Just, you know, you can buy cheap ones and then smack it out. Like, for the sake of this, we'll use this one to knock it out. Alright. Alright. Who's spamming me? Thankfully it doesn't make like all the noises, because if it did, it would kill me. So like if someone sends me 10 messages, like I'll make a noise just for one. It doesn't do all of it. Otherwise I'd die. Okay. I don't want it. Okay, you guys get it. I'm just gonna do it on my. You guys can buy this. This is from what is this? Wheeler Engineering. These things, I love these things. These are for real estate. Okay, it makes it easier. Makes it very easy. Okay, I use it in this section right here. I don't want it. I'm like trying to show you guys, and I'm realizing, okay, you guys should get the idea. Okay, I'm just gonna make it easy for me, because I forgot. I am injured. these guys. I'm just going to pull this pin out. Okay, come on out. Okay, we got to punch them out a little bit more. You just don't want to bend the trigger bar. Okay, there we go. That's like the #1 thing. You don't ever want to bend this. If you bend this, you're going to notice when you put it in the grip, you're not going to be able to drop it in. Okay, there's the stock TM. We don't need the pin because the pin does come, there is a pin that comes with the AIP one. Not all of them do come with it, so sometimes you'll have to use the one provided. Okay, and are we lucky? Okay, we're lucky. We have a nice tight fit. If it's loose, let me show you guys a little cheap trick. If it's ever loose, what you guys can do is you can get like a kind of like a plastic bag like this, and you literally you poke it through, and you push the trigger through, and then you just trim off the excess. Okay, or if you want to be precise, just cut a little piece of plastic and put it on top, and then just cut it out so you don't ever see it. And nobody will ever see it. They'll never know. It's basically just a shim. All you're doing is just shimming it, and you don't want to lose trigger. But we're lucky, and this trigger is perfect. It's nice and snug. But it does get loose during the whole testing and full auto and assembling, then I am going to do a shim. Okay. Now we have to figure out what side they enlarge, because it's just, I swear, sometimes they just change it. Okay, cool, we got it. It's this side. Okay, where's my block? Okay, I'm having a brain fart. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, let's just get this guy in here. Okay, we're not lined up. We have to line up on here. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. Okay, and then here's the test. You will know right away if you bent it, okay? I'm looking at it and it might be a little to the left. Okay. Okay, so let's see. See how it doesn't go in? Let's see. What did it just a little. Okay, good. You see now it went in further, but it looks like we're gonna have to do some grip work. Wow, that is tight. Look, okay. Can you guys see? You guys see how there's literally no light coming through it? What you can do is if you got lights, shine the grip at the light and try to see if you can see any light. Like right now I have it all the way in, and I can kind of see light on the right side, but I don't see it on the top left and the top right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure it's, you know, really straight. You just want to look at it. Okay, you want to look at it, eyeball it, play around with it. Don't forget, you can do left, right, up. So you would pull it this way, and then down. Okay, you have to remember all the profiles of the trigger. In this area, it's just, you know, it's hard. Now, if you got it perfectly straight, and if there's a smaller trigger, we would be fine. But unfortunately, we are not. I can look at this, and I'm seeing. Let me give this. I'm gonna look at the light right now. Yeah, it's the top section. Top left and top right are just just a tad bit too thick. You can see every time I drop it, it's just stopping right there. This is the test you always want to. If your trigger and trigger bar do not pass this test, you're not done. Okay, so now I need to do some sanding on trigger. I'm gonna go stand over there on the table. Let me show you guys what I'm sanding it with. Actually, I'll just show it after I'm finished. Okay. So we're gonna sand the left and right. Take your time on this. This is not something that's just whoopsie doopsie. You know, you take your time. You know, try to do it fast. If you do too much, what's gonna happen is from the front, it's gonna look really ugly. All right. You're gonna if you do it too wide. And that's like, obviously, yeah, people gotta be looking out there, but you don't want to do that, okay? So take your time on this. Like, I know there's friction here. Another trick you can do is, let's just use this guy. I'm gonna put lube on it. This is just 100%. I just want to see where the streaks are. Okay, yeah, we got you won't be able to see on the camera, but I can see exactly where it is because there's dry spots and then there's spots with the lube on it. Okay, it's the top left, top right. It's not that much though. Thankfully, it's not much sanding. Okay, all right, I'm gonna get sanding, buddy. We will be right back. Wow, this is a long video. If you have made it this far, applaud yourself. I'm gonna have to make a condensed version. Probably the third video will be a condensed of everything. Wow, man. Alright, this was an absolute pain in the ass. I'll show you guys the file. You need a longer one. These are just Polish files I've had for a long time. I don't know why. I don't even remember when I got these, but basically you just need a long file to be able to reach into the trigger guard area. And my God, this was an absolute pain in the ass. It was tight on the top right, middle right, and left right, top left right, and then not on the bottom. Thankfully, the bottom one's a nightmare to do. What you guys want to do is you want to do a test like this. The lube is still stuck in there. I need to get the lube in there. But you see how it drops? Ignore that. It should be dropping fine, but I gotta clean the lube out here. You see this? Besides that part, this is what it needs to do. It needs to drop, and there shouldn't be any friction. Minus the lube, which I need to clean, because now it's all sticky. I was using that to kind of figure out where the areas were. Okay. So we have a good start. You know, the funny thing is this is going to be all meaningless, especially there's still lube on here. I'll clean that up later. This is not going to mean shit when if we anodize this another color, depending on if they strip it, and then, well, yeah, they're going to have to strip it. They're going to strip it, and then probably a type 2. I might have to do some more work. So that's something to keep in mind, guys. If you ever plan on changing the colors, plan on doing more work. Alright, let's continue. We got the trigger area good. Okay, and you should pull this, and you shouldn't feel any restriction. If you feel any restriction, you're not done. Okay, besides the lube, right? That's me being lazy, not cleaning it up. Okay, I'm just trying to continue on. I had to stand and do that, so I'm able to sit for a little bit more, but I'm not gonna lie, my back is a little achy, but I've been standing, sitting, so we're doing okay, but we'll see. I don't even know how long this video is. This has to be the longest video I've done in a while, but it's not technically continuous. That's the only unfortunate part, but there's just nothing I can do about that. And I think for the most part, I kind of do most of these off the camera anyways, because it's just a pain in the ass doing the camera, and then people are like, hey, I can't see it, your hands are blocking, and then it's like, okay, I'm not really doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and that's, I'm trying to just get the job done. Because you have to imagine me looking at the camera, trying to do fitting and sanding isn't really going to help when my eyes need to be focused on the frame and all that stuff. Okay. Now this guy, I kind of want to change the, I kind of want to just sand it and make it flat. I'm thinking about that. So we'll see if that actually happens. Let's put that in. Spring it in first. World plunger. Okay, let's get a flathead. And this guy is going to be anodized. Okay. We're holding that in now. We'll see if this has to do any work. Nope. Okay, we're lucky. Sometimes you have to do work on the magazine release. Do not sand the magazine release. Okay, sand the the grip. Okay, we will put this on later. We don't do that now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a custom, not custom, but I mean it is actually okay. Technically speaking, it is custom, but I might think of including a riser, so this 3D printing a small circle. Not really that hard, but still technically custom. Alright. Let's get this in. Easiest way for me, guys, flip up the safety, put it on top, make sure everything's lined up. Get something like an X-Acto knife to put it on top of the sear. And then you got your disconnector, and then close it. Don't push this in yet. You are going to put the good screws in. Okay. Okay, close the good screw. Hey, yo, close the door. Take Coco with you. Coco's in the garage with me, and then my brother just got home, so. Coco, go to George. Oh, out. No, there's no food here. Our veterinarian told us to, she needs to lose weight, so she's kind of on a weight loss journey with me. I've been doing keto for a while. I've lost about 20 pounds in 2 weeks, so I'm happy. It's the most I've lost in a very, very long time. I just gotta keep that up. Okay, let's get the magwell on, see if we have to do any work. I will probably round it out. Okay, we're good so far. Oh no, we didn't get the front. Hook the front. Okay. Okay, good. Alright. Let's get this guy in. I love this magwell. Oh, where's my hammer? Where's my hammer? Where's my hammer? Okay. Oh, such a cool magwell. I'm going to round out this area if the magwell is staying on here. Okay. Well, alright guys, this took incredibly a long time, especially for me in my situation right now. But thankfully, I'm really liking the table I built. It's helping me. Okay. I'm gonna file. Oh, of course, battery. Alright, let me switch the battery out. Position will be changed. Alright, we're back. Fresh battery. Let's resume. We have, I want to put lots of lube on here. We'll just do this 100 one. This one is really thick. This is I don't even know what this one is. This is like an airsoft one I've had forever. And now, ever since I've ran out of myrtle oil, I have so many oils. I got, like real gun oils. I got RC oil, which is right there in the background. I got, car oil. Okay. Oh, guys, let's sand this down. This is another trick, so you can just pull out the slide release whenever you want. Just sand this area down right here. We don't need this, okay? Actually, I'm gonna stand it. Actually, yeah, I'll do that another. I'm gonna go stand and do that. But okay, I have my vices over there, so I stand and file. So you guys get a file. Make sure you got it like, you know, somewhere safe in a vise. If you don't have a vise, you can do it by hand. And then just sand. Okay. You guys see how the silver is starting to show? Just sand it until it's all underneath here. And that means you don't have to worry about lining it up with the half moon. You can just put it in, I could put it in right now. So just sand underneath there, okay? I will just do that standing. Okay, now we'll see if it fits. Okay. Wow, all black. This looks awesome. This needs to be matte black. Wow, this is actually, it's pretty cool looking when you oh wow, this screw needs to be flat. Damn, this is cool looking. All black. You really don't see, the funny thing is there's a lot of black pistols, but you don't technically see all black. See, if we go to front, that would be misleading. At least, so like maybe that would be, we anodized that black. The screw, I think it's steel, so we can't do that, but we could just paint it black. But this screw definitely needs to be a flat black. Wow, this is okay. Let's test fire it. Does the 4.3 work with this one? I can't remember. Negative. Does not work with this one, does it? Or does it hit? Either I'll modify the magwell or I'll modify the, you know what, I'll probably modify the magwell. Is it the sides? I gotta figure out where it's hitting, and then what you can do is, wow, I don't think it would be hitting that. Oh, there's already, it already got scratched? Oh, that's fine. Oh no. No, is it? I don't know. Just gonna, well, yeah, you see how it's not flush? Yeah, it's not sitting. So let's just pop the base plate off for now. See, like, I like trimming the base plates, but the problem is, okay, so if you buy another 4, or you have a bunch of 4.3 mags, then that essentially means this, you would have to do that to all your base plates, which would be really annoying. So it's easier just to do a magwell, but unfortunately this one looks like it's going to be a kind of a pain in the ass. I think it's the sides right here that's stopping. I'm going to have to figure that out. It's so thin though. Boom, boom. And then Dremel out this area, round it out. Just like at this angle. Okay. Alright, here's the big Dremel. We are going to dry fire. I'm wondering if they changed the max now with these new 4.3s. Even this looks new. I remember being wider. Alright. We're going to have to hold slide catch down. What is it getting stuck on? Okay. Oh. Okay, we're not even close to working right now. You know, is it the thread adapter? You know what, guys? It might be the thread adapter actually. The 97 might be too short, so it's actually interacting with the. Damn. All right, let's see if I'm right. Let's take out the. Let me go get a stock 4.3 outer barrel without the thread adapter. Wow, this might actually make me switch to the other design. You might need a longer inner barrel. Alright, let me stand up. Oh yeah, that'll help my back. Alright, where are you guys? Alright, this is not a 4-3 black, but I do not have any 4-3 black. This is it. Alright, this is from a 4-3, I think it's the dual stainless. Okay. Yeah. Let's try that out and see if I'm right. Yeah, you know what? Because the movement might be causing it to get jammed. All right, let's hope I'm right. Otherwise, that means deluxe. Let's just try this. It's overkill. But oh yeah, man, the all black looks so much better right now. Okay. Much better. Okay, it's late. It's Sunday. I don't want to piss off my neighbors. We have a start. We have a semi-functioning gun. To me, this is not even close to done. Wow. Yeah, look at that. The silver, I mean, it still looks kind of cool actually, but man, I think all black looks way cooler. Damn. Yeah, this will have to be entered. Okay, we'll have to figure out. We'll see what you guys think. If you made it to the end, you're nuts. Okay, this is probably the longest video in a very long time. I need to figure out where it's hitting on the mag well. So I think it's a better idea to modify the mag well, so that if you have 4-3 mags, you can just use them. Let's see how it looks with the carbine kit. Okay, we have this one, and we have, yeah, this one. Okay. Ah, this is all black would be sick. Hey! Modded it fits. All headed stands. Oh, this is so cool. And then oh dude, this is gonna be sick. If these don't sell, I'm gonna be amazed. This is such a cool build. Okay, let's try the offset. Okay, let me get the mag out, even though there's no... come on out. Okay, let's try the offset, where I don't have to mod the carbine kit. Okay, so we go right before it starts pushing up. So if you go any further, it's going to push up. And it'll start pushing down. If you don't have the your grip screw in, you're gonna notice your grip will come down, because this is pushing it down, and you don't want that. So I would have to measure from here to here, and this design would probably be kind of like something like this. Okay, it'd be like a little stick. You just shove it in there. Then you tighten this probably towards the front, and that will hold it in place. And then, oh man, should I do two different styles? I hope you guys can see. So I have that would hook into here. This one, I like the flush one, but I feel like this one doesn't ruin it for the buyer, because if they own a Glock, and most likely if you got the money to buy this, you probably have a Glock, or you probably have multiple pistols. If this is your first pistol, I'd probably say you're nuts. Don't buy a full auto pistol as your first gun, because I can build this with my favorite parts, but it's still gonna break, alright, much faster than semi. But I feel like if I don't modify it, at least you can use this on your Glock. All right. This one is it's kind of butchered, and it, you know, looks weird on a Glock now, kind of. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. All right, I'm very excited about this project. I'm happy. All right, if you made it to the end, guys, big props. Thank you. This is fun. This is, you know, this is what I do the channel for. To have fun, you guys to have fun. And hopefully you'll learn something from this video. We'll probably the third video is probably gonna. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna build both styles, and then maybe we'll have like a vote, or I don't know. When it comes to this kind of stuff, I usually choose, but we'll see. All right, thanks, guys. See you around. Happy Father's Day, by the way, guys, to everybody out there, all the fathers out there. All right.